Ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Hi, you guys. Welcome to my channel, Sis Nat. It's me. I'm here. She's here. We're all here together.
Hi.
This is my friend Kim. We're going to do a mukbang today. We're going to do a Q&A as well. We're going to answer questions for you guys. And we're also going to give opinions on things that we have. Right now we have a mukbang going on. And we're going to eat Chinese food.
My favorite.
Yeah. Okay, so we're just going to serve ourselves. And then we're going to answer the first question. We also have this Light Sky citrus wheat blue moon. It's like
So
low calorie. We're trying to be like a little healthy because this weekend we have like a lot going on. It's my birthday weekend, so we're gonna turn up. So yeah, so let's get started. First, like, we're gonna serve ourselves. We have some beef broccoli here, you guys can see, and we have some kung pao shrimp. Ooh! And then we have fried rice here, and then lau mein as well,
and of course the
sriracha.
honey.
And my sister's in the background because she's not gonna be in it. So, so yeah, we'll just serve ourselves here.
Yes.
And this is like Kim's favorite, right?
It is. I love me some Chinese food, some sushi. Oh snap, honey! I almost got the
it's
hot
hot.
box going.
We like the broccoli too.
You know, I feel guilty because every time I eat, I have Louis like next to me. We kind of eat together, and I can hear his little feet tapping behind me. But it's okay because I know my mom's in there cooking, and she's probably gonna give him some of whatever the heck she's making.
Does she always give him?
Yeah, girl, I try. I feed him. I try to feed him very healthy, but my very Hispanic parents love to feed him whatever they make. So
That's like a Hispanic thing,
it's
right?
a struggle.
Yeah.
Yes.
It really is a struggle.
You bring a purebred dog, and you're like, okay, finally, like I'm gonna teach this one, you know, good things, and your parents are like, oh no.
Yeah, I know. That's mom. But Genesis too, though. Genesis.
Really? And I can't help it because I feel so bad. He like cries and he looks at me like, don't you love me? And I'm like, yes, here.
You feel guilty.
My food.
You guys, this is really good. I always get Panda. I can't. I never.
Where did you go to get this?
It's called like Sunrise Thai on like Peachtree Industrial.
Oh.
It had good ratings, and honestly, it's really good.
Okay, good.
Because last time I ordered from this, remember we went to the Thai place, and it was like
Not good.
Yeah. But this one is better.
Certain Thai food I don't like. Like I've tried a few like pad thais, and I've like the pad see I discovered a few months ago, and I was like, what is this? It's so good.
What is that?
It's like a flat noodle, and they put like broccoli. So it's kind of like a pad thai, but it doesn't have like the peanuts and the carrots in it.
Ooh, okay.
It's really good. It's called pad see
This is yours, man.
You can use it there. I'm like,
we don't know at this point. So yeah, let's get started.
Yes.
We've been trying. Kim is really nice to do this because like we've been trying.
I'm excited. Our schedules are literally opposite. Like me and Nat, I try to like hit her up to work out, and I'm like, and she's like, I'm working, or I'll be working,
or studying,
or school because school consumes our lives.
Right. Okay, so the first question that we have is, how did we meet? I guess we can go first.
Okay, so I'm gonna try to remember.
I
I literally don't remember, but I want to say it was probably back in like 2014 or 2015 when I started going out a lot, like with your sister, with Jen.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure it was like at one of the parties that we would have, like at y'all's house.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's when I met you.
Oh, okay.
And you probably thought I was like insane because I was.
No, yeah. I think I remember how I met Kim is through my sister Genesis, because Genesis was friends with Kim before our group of friends knew Kim.
Yeah.
I just remember her like in Halloween when you're like corset outfit in Genesis room. Remember?
Yeah.
And I was like, who's this cute girl? Like I was like leaving my room and it was like 10 at night, and I was like, she's so cute and like nice and bubbly, and I was like, I just remember her from that day. I would see you more and more.
I do remember one of the first times we went out and I saw you dance salsa. I was like, oh yes. I was like, we
Yeah, I remember that. That's funny. So, okay, so it's really good. This is like our first time trying this, so
yeah, this is really good.
I was like, do you like the Chinese food too? Where do you order?
I usually go to places around here in Hamilton Mill.
Oh, they're probably really good too.
Oriental J is my favorite. I call it OJ.
Oh, I think you say that all the time.
And me and Connor are like oh my god, we're terrible. At least twice a week I'll be like, we're getting OJ.
Okay, so it says, when you look back at your photos for next year, what will they be of?
Ooh, that's a good one. So, God willing, I graduate this year. So, hopefully some cute graduation pics. And I don't know, definitely, hopefully, this summer too, I get Louis a sister. I have a Boston Terrier. He's my life. And I really want to get him a sister. So, hopefully pictures of her. I already have her name. She's going to be Lola, but she's going to go by Lo. So, it's going to be Louis and Lo. So, hopefully, yeah, just some new pictures of my new dog, my new child.
Oh, yeah.
That I'm expecting.
Aww. And when do you graduate? And
so hopefully, yeah, in December. Yes, I'm very close.
You're so close.
Yeah. So I'll be having a cold graduation.
Oh yeah. Are you planning? What are you planning to do? You don't know yet.
After I graduate, probably. I'm definitely going to work in my field. I think I'm going to try to take my board exam to get my paralegal certification, like within the first like 3-4 months that I'm graduated, and then try to get a job as a paralegal somewhere.
Okay, that's good. That's really good. Just trying to be a lawyer, y'all.
Yes.
Yes, trying to be a lawyer.
It is definitely a journey, but I feel like it's definitely worth it. I have found like different passions throughout it. Some of them have left me like really devastated. Like last year I was really into environmental law.
Yeah.
And I really wanted to like go out and save the oceans and save, help the animals in the ocean and help the environment. And then I realized it's a lot more than you just like, it takes more than just me wanting to do it. Like, yes, I can make a difference, but it's a lot of public policy and a lot of humans, we just like to suck the life out of everything. So yeah, I think I'll stick with civil litigation for now.
That sounds interesting.
Yes.
And she's good at I feel like you're good at talking with people, so you'll do good.
I'm a people person.
Super extrovert.
Yeah.
I guess for answering that question for me, when I look back at my photos next year, I don't know. I think I was telling Genesis this. I feel like I'm in a weird, I'm turning 28 on Saturday, so it's kind of like in a weird place. I feel like I don't know what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Because I'm applying right now to PA schools, but I don't know if I'm gonna get in a year or 2 years. But I hope to be happy in my pictures and content. I think just living happy, even if I'm not where I'm at want to be.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Just happy pictures, new memories, maybe traveling more. Pictures of more traveling.
Yes, hopefully we can get back to a norm.
Yes,
soon.
It's been so crazy. Okay, so the next question is, when was the last time you had a good laugh and why?
Oh my gosh. I feel like I literally laugh at everything, die laughing.
I love that.
But the last time, oh my gosh, let me remember. I'm it was probably yesterday. Well, no, honestly, it was this morning because I can't even. So this morning, my boyfriend woke up and he goes, hey, so I fell asleep eating an M&M last night and one fell underneath. I guess somehow an M&M managed to slip out of the package and fall into the bed. So he woke up in the middle of the night and it had melted.
Where's the M&M?
It literally melted, and I just put the comforter and the clean sheets and the bed. And this dude, his body heat melted the M&M. So he woke up and he said he felt something, and he was like, oh, "This is poop." He was like, "Did Louis poop on me?" And he goes, wait, it's chocolate. It was an M&M.
Oh my god.
And I asked him at that time, I was like, what time did you wake up and notice this? He's like, I don't know, it was like 4 a.m. I was like, and you didn't think to be like, well, maybe I should clean it up. He was like, no, because I figured I'd tell you in the morning and you would know what to do. So I started busting out laughing because I was like, dude, I was like, you have a candy issue. The fact that you fell asleep with an M&M and your body heat like melted it. So it was funny. Like at first I was mad because I was like, this dude. But then I started cracking up because I was like, I wish I could have been awake to see his reaction.
Oh my god! Like
of him thinking that it was like Louis.
He thought it was like legit.
I'm like, my dog would never. If he did, I would be like extremely concerned because he's very well potty trained.
Like, what the heck, dude?
I'll bring him out later so y'all can see him.
Yeah, he's cute.
He did a little tons.
How many dogs do you have? 3?
So I have 3 right now. I have my 2 Chihuahuas that I've had for about 10 years now. They're sisters. They have the same mom, but different daddies.
Yeah.
And they are 9 and 10. They're Ruka and Rosalie. And Louie's the baby. He just turned 2. And we have a cat.
She loves dogs.
Yeah. We have a cat. She's probably hiding.
I didn't even know you had a cat.
Yeah,
bro.
she hides. She gets really scared. People don't know until they see the litter box and they're like, you have a cat? And I'm like, yeah.
Just win.
I'm like, she's a little like, she's always afraid. She'll probably come out. She always thinks it's children. So if we ever have visitors, she's like, these kids are going to try to like grab me. So she hides for like a few hours.
I died. That's funny. No, I can't with Connor. I'm done. The poop.
I can't. I was cracking up. I was like, how do I? I'm like, I hope this teaches you not to eat M&Ms before you go to bed. Like, because that's.
I think that's happened to a lot of us. Like where you put like you leave candy and you. I don't know. That's something I would do. Something slow like that.
I cannot.
Yeah. But I guess for me, the last time I had a good laugh, dang, I don't even know.
Really?
Well, I think I naturally laugh at myself, and like.
Me too.
I just think, I try for the most part to like be joyful, but I think I was laughing, like literally I was by myself. I was watching this like YouTube video. And I literally just started laughing at what he was saying. But like just like that, like I haven't had like, it's just been like in a weird place for me right now. So I haven't been like that, like laughing as much. But for the most part, I can be like laughing at anything. I really can. I'm like that type of person.
I'll like make fun of myself throughout the
day. Like you're
certain
just
things
like,
I do. I'm like, really?
Yeah. Because life's too short, right? Like to like not laugh. Like to have like
I literally don't take myself that seriously sometimes, and like, oh my god, I do something that's terrible. If I don't understand you, like if you're speaking to me like in like Spanish slang, or if I can't understand your accent sometimes, I'll laugh. I'll be like, yeah. And sometimes people will be saying something like serious or something like inappropriate, and they're like, why are you laughing at that? And I'm like, wait, what? I'm like, please repeat what you just said because now I feel bad.
Oh my god. That's hilarious. I can't. You just laugh at everything.
I do. Sometimes it's bad because I'm like in situations like that, I'm like, whoops. I'm like, maybe that wasn't the best time.
Okay, so it says, what's your craziest characteristic? What is your craziest characteristic?
Oh, I don't know.
For Kim, we don't.
Tell me.
Kim is crazy, y'all.
I am. Honestly, I don't know. I feel like
crazy, like how?
My personality. I'm crazy in the sense that sometimes I haven't made the best decisions, and people are like, "What are you doing?" And I'm just like, I don't know, you know. But then I'm also like just fun. Like if we go out, I'm the one that's like, "All right, we're gonna have a good time. Like we're gonna be crazy. Like we're gonna like." You know, do something that you wouldn't normally do out of the ordinary, and then I'm the friend that you call in the morning. And you're like, "What happened last night?" And I'm like, honestly, I don't know.
You get in trouble with her.
I'm like, I don't know.
You are like fun. You like to have.
I like to have a good time. Sorry, I'm like slowly eating because I like drenched this in sriracha, and my mouth is on fire. This is the story of my life.
This is Kim, y'all. This is Kim for y'all. But yeah, I agree. I think you're crazy fun. That's what I would say.
Yeah.
That's your crazy.
I'm not like crazy, like psycho. Like I can't be friends with that girl crazy because I've had friends like that. And I'm like I don't want to be like that.
Yeah, that's true.
Not to say I haven't, because I have. I've had my slip-ups, but I'm crazy.
Yeah.
And then I gotta call myself out and be like, listen,
You tell yourself.
Be like, I was a little crazy. I'll
Just
take
a little.
fault. That was me.
But yeah, I guess I don't know. I guess I don't know what is meant by craziest, right? Like craziest, like bad or good?
I feel like I don't know.
I guess like craziest characteristic, like I can be like sassy, which can be like bad sometimes, because not everyone like likes sass.
But in a way, it's also good because Nat's the friend that's like, I'm not gonna lie to your face. I'm gonna tell you how it is. Like I'm gonna be real, even if I hurt your feelings. Sorry, but at least you know this is the reality of a situation.
Yeah.
So it's always I'm like grateful that I'm surrounded with friends like that. Her being like the realist, because she will be like, I don't care how like sad or upset this makes you, I'm gonna tell you how it is. And sometimes you need to hear that, you know. You don't need people like sugarcoating it like, yeah, it's fine. Like, no, sometimes it's not. And you need those friends that have that like strong personality to like bring you back down and ground you.
Yeah. Oh, I guess that's Kim's like, and Kim's like so nice. She will say
for sure. And y'all, my nose is over here running. Like when I tell you, I drench the sriracha. Estoy enchilada, dude. For
dude,
real.
she put the. I'm
Like,
done. Or
like,
put yourself more.
But
Or
it's so
put yourself
good.
more.
I'm like, I don't even care.
Move it to the side and just serve yourself again.
No, it's just so good. I'm
Yeah,
like,
you might as well.
And you know,
just serve,
low-key,
I
I
bought a lot
forgot
for
that
just
Kung
us.
Pao is spicy too.
It's she's Colombian,
It's good, honey. She's good.
but she's like Mexican, low-key. With the spice.
I love it.
This is good if you want to try it.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah, but I guess that's my craziest characteristic, like that. And this next question, it says, if you could change one thing that happened. Dang, that's a rope. We got serious now. We got serious. Like we ain't ready. We ain't ready. We is not ready for this. Like
I'm like, I
what time
gotta
is
answer
it?
this question very carefully.
April 14th, 6:17 p.m. Okay. It says, if you could change one thing that happened, what would it be? Dang. And you're first, not me.
So I think, honestly, I feel like, how do I put this? Situations when you're younger, you put yourself in situations,
Yeah.
you're very impulsive, you don't really think things through, you just kind of live in the moment. So, definitely, so if I could change something, it would be making more conscious decisions, because before I was very just like go with the flow, like okay, I'm gonna do this today, oh well, it'll be fine tomorrow. And then I learned the consequences of that like over time, that you know that just kind of makes you like a terrible person. So you have to learn to like think like no matter what state you're in, like no matter how sad or happy or you know whatever, like you have to like really think of decisions that you make, because you know if you do something impulsive and then you're gonna regret it, you're gonna be like, damn, that was like not the smartest thing for me.
Right.
So definitely, you know, just having the mentality that I have now, I'm grateful for growth and age, because like life really like teaches you, you know, what's right and what's wrong. And I feel like even it's okay to make mistakes and, you know, accept that and own up to your mistakes, but at the same time it's like thinking of, okay, how can I prevent those mistakes from reoccurring? Like, what can I do to help myself not do that?
Yeah, that's true.
So,
That's
yeah.
really good though, because then like you turn that to a positive thing
For sure,
now.
yeah.
So
And that's
really
growth, honey. And that's when
Yeah.
you like, you know, you catch yourself like not going back to like old habits, or like that's when you're like, okay, like I'm aware now, like that, you know, maybe this wasn't the best for me, and you know, good things come from that.
Oh, that's
Go
really
growth,
good. I
honey.
love that. Growth. I love that. Yeah, I agree with that. I think just we're always gonna make mistakes. I think as human beings, we do make mistakes. I guess I wouldn't say. I don't know. I think you're well, for me, for that question, for me, it's like I'm grateful for the mistakes. Like kind of like what you say. Like same thing. Like grateful for the mistakes I've made. And I've made many. Like
Yeah. Well, we all have. I'm
Yeah.
like, not like, yeah, Nat, no.
No, yeah. And I think from your mistakes, like you're able to be like stronger from them, grow, and like just learn from it, and basically like what Kim said. But I don't know. I think I'm a believer. Like we go through things. Like there's some things that you go through for like growing as a person, but there's also things that we go through like because it was our choice, and like
For sure.
those are the ones that hurt. I think
For sure.
I think I would change the ones where I knew that I shouldn't have done it.
Yeah.
I like, for instance, I had gotten into a relationship when I was like 25, and I got into like this stupid, like it wasn't even that, like I just associated with a guy that was not, I would never associate myself with. Like he was just not, he was like so rude to me.
Yeah.
Like, and he would call me names, and
honey.
to me it was like, I was like, that was my choice. Like I was stupid.
Yeah.
But also like you learn from that, you know. It's not like
And also with that comes learning to forgive yourself, because for the longest time I was repeating the same mistake, and I would victimize myself. I wouldn't hold myself accountable. I was like, oh well, you know, I'm very easily like convinced. No. And then I realized one day, I'm like, hey, I have a say in this too. Like you're choosing to continue to make bad decisions. And then it's also a lot of forgiveness. Like you learn to forgive yourself. You're like, at the end of the day, we're all gonna, you know, mess up and like make mistakes, and you have to be able to accept that. And that's maturity, being like, okay, yes, I messed up, and you know, that's okay, because God forgives. Like the most important thing is like you forgiving yourself, and then everything else comes like naturally.
Yeah, and that's very true. I like that. I do like that, because I feel like it is like we do live in a world where like it's hard to like forgive yourself, or like you have to be perfect. You have to be like doing things right all the time. But I mean, we're just, especially as women, like we tend to like be more like,
for sure, because people have expectations for us. I mean, even with our parents, because we're Hispanic, we have a bar that's like above anybody else, because they're like, well, you know, we came here from nothing to make you something, so you have like that load of like, okay, I can't mess up, like I can't, you know, and if you do, then you're like, wow, like I'm a piece of crap, like my immigrant parent came here to give me life and I give them this. So you have to learn to be like, you know what, like I messed up, but hey, I'm getting back on track, and like life goes on. You can fix your mistakes.
Right. No,
I feel like I will forever miss my 20s, because like I love my 20s.
High 20s are getting a little like responsibility though.
For sure.
Like
definitely starts to
It's so serious now. Like life is like so serious now, like when you turn older, like up to your 30s.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm like waiting for this weekend.
I'm excited to be 30 though. I cannot wait to be in my 30s. I don't know, have you seen 13 going on 30, that movie?
Yeah.
I literally live by that quote where she's like, 30, flirty, and thriving, and I'm like, yes. I'm like, that will be me in my 30s.
Dude, I hope so.
Yeah.
Oh my god. But yeah, so our next question, it says, where are you looking to travel to next?
Oh my god, I have so many places I want to go. I'm like, I went to Colombia like 2 years ago, so I would love to go back there. But even before I go there, I have to go to Mexico, y'all. Like, the fact that I have not been to Mexico, like any part, is like offensive to myself. I'm like, I need to go. Like, I want to go either to where y'all are from, Puerto Vallarta.
Oh yeah, our family friend is from. Well, my mom's from Sinaloa.
Oh, okay.
But Puerto Vallarta is nice. Jalisco.
Yeah.
It's in Jalisco.
Yeah.
It's a beach.
I want to go
Jalisco,
there, or where is it that Connor's always talking about?
Is it Cancun or?
No, it's the other one that everyone goes
Jed,
to
help
now.
us out.
I'm like, what is it called? Tulum. Yeah, Tulum. Yeah.
I want to go.
Girl, we have that kind of trip, because I want to go there so bad.
Wait, bye guys, we're going to Tulum. I'm just kidding. No, oh my god, yes. Yes, I'm with you. Either I want to go, I've been wanting to go to Tulum. That's a place, or Europe. Like, I want to go to Paris. Paris or Tulum.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
obviously COVID, can't go to Europe.
Yeah.
But those are my 2 places right now.
Yeah.
Okay, it says, what is your favorite alcoholic drink?
Ooh. I feel like honestly, it's tequila. I can't even.
Yeah.
I'm like, I can't even go wrong. I used to have I love gin and tonic because I love aguardiente, and gin is very similar to it.
Yeah.
But I can't even lie. I'm like, every time I go out, it's a tequila drink.
Oh
Or
my God.
beer. I try to limit myself with beer because my metabolism and all, but I wish I could drink beer as often as I like.
It's so good.
Yeah. So tequila, definitely.
Tequila, I agree 100%.
Yeah.
And it's like low cal if you just do like 1 shot or something. Or
Yeah. Yes.
Is that bad for you? Yeah, like mine is beer. I love beer.
I know, it's
yeah.
so good.
The only it's true though, like you get full with it. So I can
do.
only have like 1 or 2.
Yeah.
But I love like Blue Moon. That's like my go-to. Blue Moon, Modelo,
I love going to breweries.
Corona. Breweries are fun.
They are, because you get to try all the different IPAs are my weakness.
Dude. Yeah.
Did y'all see that at Kroger? You can build your own 6-pack and choose the different
Wait,
beers.
what? No.
Yes, I did it the other day. Yeah, you literally build the little box. They have them hung on this thing, and then they have like everything. They have like seltzers, beers. They even have like the nasty.
Dude, I want to
little,
do
like,
that.
wine coolers.
Go to the beach.
So I tried a whole bunch. Like I tried like I got one. I gotta let y'all try it. It's like a strawberry IPA. It's so good.
Oh my God.
But yeah.
Hey.
But I mean, tequila gets the job done, honey.
No,
because with
tequila's
me-
like you get 1 and you're already like falling. Like,
Yeah, no,
hold
literally,
up,
yeah.
hold up.
So you definitely have to have some control with it. It's like, you know, a little bit, and then know your limit, because after that, you get your alternative ego, and then it's over.
For who? Yeah. Oh my God, it's bad. It makes it to kill you. Okay.
Yes.
Do you talk to your pets?
Oh yes, all day. I literally, and sometimes my friends think I'm crazy because I talk for them. Like I'll be like, oh my God, I have to bring Louis and show you guys. Like I'll talk for him. I'll be like, you're the cutest, and and like I respond for him, and he'll be like, get away from me, and I'm like, I know that's what you're thinking.
Oh my God.
I'm like, I know you can't say it.
She's obsessed, you guys. That's why I put that question in there. That's like your
favorite.
But pets are cute. They're like
I
your
keep
family.
looking back because I have a baby gate up to like keep him in there.
Yeah.
And I just hear like,
Dude,
like
I'm
that's
done.
him. Yeah, he's my world.
Yeah.
Do you talk to
Yeah,
Ariel?
I talk to Ariel. I'm
Oh,
like,
good.
what
Oh
was-
yeah, I've heard you.
Yeah, I did talk to Ariel. We used to have like our bigger dog that passed away.
Oh
And yeah, we used to talk to, did I used to talk to him too or not?
Yeah.
Yeah, to both. And Ariel's our Chihuahua
Mm.
that Genesis spoils.
I love Chihuahuas.
Genesis is in love with Ariel. Look, have you seen?
Yes, I'm so proud.
She's
I'm
a
so
dog
proud of
person
her.
now. I wake up in the morning. She's all like looking in the cage.
No.
Jen, you be doing that. I'm like,
But honestly,
give me the
guys,
camera, people.
I get it from my mom because my mom, like, sometimes I'll snap the girls and they'll be like, Kim, your mom's singing to your dogs. And I'm like, all day. All day she, like, sings to them, talks to them.
That's really cute, though.
Yeah, so I kind of, like, grab songs and remix them and put their name in it. And like, sing to them. And, like, they know. They're so cute.
I'm done.
They're like my children, honestly. Like, I love my dogs so much that I'm like, I'm like not terrified. I'm just like a little like nervous for when I do have a kid, because I'm like, I don't know how that's gonna be with my dogs. Like, I feel like my dogs are always like my kids. Like, I treat them like children, so I don't want them to feel. Sorry, guys.
Oh, we talk too much.
I'm like,
no, I did that last time with Rowan.
Yeah?
So we're just stopped. But yeah,
okay.
but yeah, so the next question is describe yourself with 1 word.
Ooh, that's hard. I'm like, I don't know.
How?
Honestly, I would say probably really energetic.
Yeah.
But then, yeah, probably.
I think energetic's like the word for you.
Yeah.
I guess I would say I'm loud. I don't know.
Same, me too. I would say that too.
Yeah, loud.
I'm super loud.
Like we don't mean to. I don't know. I don't mean to be
I don't
loud,
either. And
I'm
my
just
laugh
loud.
is like overpowering sometimes. Like I'll be in public and people will be like, "Damn, what is so
Yeah,
funny?"
like,
And
yeah,
I'm
they
like,
look at you like, and you're like, what? Like I'm just talking like a normal.
like life is funny.
Right. Okay. It says, where do you see yourself in 3 years?
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Honestly, God willing, hopefully, definitely working at a law firm. Hopefully a good one
Yeah.
where I'm comfortable and I can grow and stay. Hopefully, also working to be in law school or working to get into law school at that point. And as crazy as I may sound, hopefully I got a baby in 3 years from now because I will be in my 30s, like well into them, not 30, in my 30s. So yeah, that's hopefully what, probably.
Let's hope. No, yeah, you will be. I think so.
Hopefully.
Yeah. We're putting it into existence. We want it to happen.
True. I'm gonna manifest that.
Manifest.
I will be.
Yes, it will happen.
I strive to be like Elle Woods. Like she is my ultimate like goal. So hopefully.
Who's that?
From Legally Blonde.
Oh my god! No, yeah,
With the chihuahua and everything, except I have a Boston.
I'm done. Honestly, that's so you.
I love it. I watch that movie like once a month to like bring me back to life and be like, okay, I got this. I'm gonna do this.
Oh my god. So I guess like where I see myself in 3 years is hopefully like about to be done with PA school, graduating PA school.
Yeah.
And hopefully like studying for those exams and looking for a job.
Yes.
Finally in medicine. And starting out my life. I feel like once I get over like the hump of schooling, I'll be able to start my grown life.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know, let's see what happens. Maybe doing like mission trips or something like that.
Oh, that would be nice.
Yeah, doing mission trips with medicine too. Like just sharing the word.
You know
Through
now,
like countries and all that. I don't know.
that's so cool. I
Yeah.
used to go to a pediatrics office. It's by y'all's house. It's that pediatrics office on Lawrenceville, Swanee.
Mm-hmm.
And that doctor was from like a really poor part of Africa. So she would go out there to vaccinate the babies from like her town. And I thought that was so cool.
Oh, I
Yeah.
love that. Yeah, and that's like I really want to do that. Like
Yeah.
even when I see like the nurses right now like giving the COVID vaccine,
Yeah.
like I just see myself helping like the underdeserved.
Yeah, that's so good. And I see you doing that too.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. But yeah, I don't know. And I don't know. I think that's where I'm at right now. Those are like my main things that I'm focusing on at the moment.
Yeah.
So, okay, and then it says, if you were to introduce a new law, what would it be?
Ooh.
She's over here, political system.
I'm like, I
major
got
law
so many, but the top one. So, little backstory: me and my boyfriend have completely opposite political views.
yeah.
Completely opposite.
Yeah,
I
you guys
am,
do.
Democratic. I'm very liberal in certain things. He is very Republican, very conservative.
Yeah.
So, I think one topic that we're constantly clashing on are the fact that a lot of men make laws for women, such as abortion, such as, birth control, Planned Parenthood, all of that. So if I had a say and I was able, to make it into a law, I should feel like it should be only women making decision for women and not having a man in office who, I have like the doctor background and like, it's like, no, but you don't have a uterus. So I feel like that's really important. And I'm always like vouching for that and like, because they don't have a uterus at the end of the day, so they don't know the struggle and everything, and everyone has their views, but I feel like ultimately it should be, a female making decisions for a female, because if the roles were reversed, I guarantee y'all that we would not have like no man saying, it would be different if the roles were reversed.
No, I agree.
So
I
yeah,
agree.
definitely that.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we do have to have a say so.
I have like a million, but I'm like that. I'm like that's probably the top T right there because I'm like I get heated when it comes to that topic. Very passionate about women.
Yeah, what is it called when you're like pro woman? What is it called? Feminist
Yeah.
over here.
Definitely for sure.
Hey.
Yes. So I love me my Beyonce too.
Hey,
and all her songs.
really? You love
yeah,
Beyonce?
she's like so pro.
Girl, is she super feminist too or what? Yeah, she is.
Yes, honey.
Wait,
Yes,
Marlene
honey.
loves my stepsister loves
Beyonce.
Beyonce.
I love it.
Half.
I love
Hey.
it. What about you, Matt? This is interesting. I always like to hear because I feel like I talk about law like, and
Yeah,
I'm not
'cause
talking about
she's
makeup.
like gonna be a lawyer.
I'm talking about law, so I feel like I don't
Yeah.
shut up.
I think.
Jen, can you hand me another beer, please? Oh, sorry. Thank you, love. You're welcome.
I think that they should pass a law like with people coming in from different countries, like immigrants.
For sure.
Allowing them to like. I feel like they should pass a law where they should allow them to be here for like a few months or something and like work, and if they're able to see like they're good people, that they're just trying to like prosper from like their countries that are like really bad, and what is that term I'm looking for? Like those countries are like
Third world? Like
third world countries. If the United States would like let them stay with us if they see that they're not causing any harm and like do background checks and give a chance to people, because I feel like
the way that they do it now is definitely not fair because they give the impression that yeah, you have that option, but it's like, oh, all you have to do is go to your embassy, apply for a visa, you know, and then like you can travel to work or whatever.
Right.
But it's like not that simple because you have I have very wealthy family in Colombia who have tried, you know, to apply for like visas to come work here and stuff, and they're denied. You know, so it's definitely, you know, the U.S. hopefully will work on their
I hope
policies
so.
in several aspects, but I think immigration, especially right now, everybody always wants to point the finger. Everyone always wants to be like, oh, well, you wanted so-and-so in office and look at what happened. It's like, yeah, but he literally, like, just got into office. And this is obviously the aftermath of something beforehand.
Right. Yeah, Biden.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I feel like there should be more of that. Like, but who knows?
Yeah.
Okay, have you ever injured yourself?
Oh, Lord,
This is a legit question on the internet, you guys. Like, but I thought of her.
I have several times. I have several stories, but my most recent was my hand at the bar.
Yeah.
Which I don't think I'll ever forget. This actually brought me and one of my friends actually super close, and Nat was there. Nat witnessed the whole thing.
Oh my God, yeah.
But super long story short, I was doing what I have done for like the past decade at the same bar, Moondogs in Atlanta, on the same stage, because y'all that have been there know that everyone gets on the stages to dance, so it's like not a new thing. I have never even heard of someone falling off of the freaking stage. Like, it was a freak accident. So I'm like standing on the stage, like doing my thing, whatever, and all of a sudden I like slip, but I like slipped like this. Like, I didn't fall back, I didn't fall to the side. I wish I did, because, you know, then I wouldn't have done that. But I guess I slipped, like, face, like, going down a freaking slide. And my hand got caught onto the edge of the stage that happened to be a little lifted. Yeah, and it, like, slashed my hand. I was a little out of it, so I didn't really realize, like, how serious it was. Until I ran up to Nat and my friend Ray in the bathroom, and it was like, I cut myself, and, like, blood started, like, spattering.
It was legit, like, a deep wound.
Oh my God, it was so traumatizing.
Yeah, it was like a lot to look at. So.
Honestly, I feel like things like that, like freak accidents, I don't know why they happen to me. So that happened. I had to get stitched. I had a little cast that was like they literally put me like in a little cast, and my friend drew like a snake on it. It was really painful, and it didn't hit me until, like, you know, even when I was at the ER and when they were sewing me up, like, the pain didn't come until like 6 a.m. and I was like, oh my God. I'm like, what is this throbbing, this excruciating? And by that point, you know, my head was like banging too. So that was definitely a lesson in life. And I was like, never again.
Yeah.
Watch out for the tequila. Know your limits.
That was we were young. How old are we?
I think I was like 24 when this happened, right? Yeah.
Yeah. And like we were going out a lot too though. So we were, and I was like, yeah, that was our going out, getting
It was a little bit of a struggle. But you know,
we went to the bars,
yeah.
like, you know, I used to go to the bars to like get lit, so.
That
But
was
you,
a freak
yeah, that
accident,
was crazy though, because it was honestly, guys, it was scary, like to see her hand like that. So.
And you know, I thought I was gonna lose like my fingers because the lady at the hospital was like, dude, it literally is like right here. Like I have the scar and I still feel kind of numb. I don't think I'll ever have my nerves back to normal.
Yeah, oh.
But it's fine. It doesn't hurt or anything.
You got your hand still.
Girl, thank God. Thank you, Jesus. God was like, slap on the wrist.
Yeah, I've never gotten like a fracture or a sprain or ever hurt myself.
That's
which is
so good.
weird.
That's
I'm like
so
waiting
good.
for the day.
No, and I think it's honestly like, I feel like it's because I'm so like, I've always been so like, what's the word I'm looking for? Just very.
You're like that too.
I'm
Jen.
like a
What's it
little
called?
monkey ever since I was a
When
baby.
you like fall or
Clumsy?
Oh,
clumsy?
it's not even that I'm clumsy. It's that I'm curious. So when I was 4, I climbed onto this wobbly ass table my mom had when we lived in Jersey because there was like a giant gold vase filled with sand, and the vase, as I was climbing on, I fell back. And instead of the vase like crushing me, it fell directly on my middle toe. And I had to get surgery.
Oh my God.
And I'm like, how does that even happen?
That's
like,
painful.
I'm like, that's crazy to me. That's like such a freak accident.
No.
But I feel like it's because I'm always like monkeying around and I'm always like trying to do the most and, you know, and crap happens. Why me? I'm just kidding.
But you're okay now.
Yes.
Okay, next question is, do you believe in COVID?
I definitely do.
Okay.
I definitely do.
I
actually-
with this question.
My mom got it and I freaked because you know, I live here with my mom and my dad and my boyfriend.
Yeah, your mom.
And so when my mom got it, I was like, oh no ma'am. I was like, I am not gonna, I was like, what do I do? Do I leave the house? But honestly, she quarantined and I wiped, I'm not even exaggerating, like every single area of the house down that she would touch. So it was fine. I haven't gotten it, thank God. But yeah, I definitely think it's serious, and I think it's ridiculous how people don't think it's a thing. When I'm like,
I know, like, yeah.
I'm like, how are you guys?
And
in
you've seen it in
denial?
full, like in person in full effect.
Yeah,
so that's
and
cool.
I've definitely seen it, like, because I work in makeup. You know, people are used to going into the store and trying it on, and especially now with the vaccination and everything, I've had clientele that's like, oh, what's wrong with y'all? Why can't we put it on? And I'm like, girl, we are still in a pandemic. I'm like, people forget what we really are. And like, you know, it's not just because you haven't been affected by it today doesn't mean you can't get it tomorrow, and you don't know. You just never know.
It's
so
so
it's best
crazy,
to
guys.
be safe.
Yeah. Yeah, same like with Kim. I do believe in it because I used to work in an emergency room.
Mm-hmm.
And I know a doctor that I used to take care of her son. Like, I used to teach him. And she told me she had gotten it and that it was like super bad. And we would see cases where like children would come in and they would have like seizures and vomiting, diarrhea, and then I would look back to their charts. Yeah.
That's so sad.
And they would say like COVID positive, and I'll be like, oh shoot. Like,
Yeah.
So it's real, like it's a real thing.
Yeah, for sure.
I've heard of a lot of people like that have had it too, like a lot of like my friends and stuff like that, and people that don't believe that it's real, like I've heard like they have gotten it too. So
yeah.
and then they're like, oh my God, and they like they lose their sense of like smell. Even like our nail tech, remember, she got it.
Really?
Yeah. So
Oh no,
And
honey.
she still can't smell.
yeah, and she still can't have
Well,
her
yeah, my brother-in-law
sense
says
of
the
smell.
same thing.
Yeah, so it's like a serious thing, you guys. So just be careful.
Yes, please.
Okay, so it says, what are you waiting to do when COVID finishes?
So much. I feel like definitely number one is travel. Like, we need a girls trip, y'all. We
need a girls
to make
trip.
this happen.
Now we have time
for
though.
years, yeah.
Because
So
like we're finished, like
Yeah.
you're about to get done.
yeah.
So,
So
we can
hopefully
graduate.
next year we can plan like a girls trip and just travel. And honestly, I miss going out. Like when we
Yeah.
talk about going out, it's like we're very cautious. Like I feel like we're all very on the same boat.
Yeah,
So
we
we're
are.
like, don't come near me. Like, you
Yeah.
know, like the majority of the places that we've even gone out to are outside. I think the last time we were all kind of scared was on my birthday because I was like, let's go karaoke. You know, it's like a room or whatever. And they had a DJ and we like went out and we were all kind of like, there's a lot of people here.
Yeah.
Kind of like, why are there so many people here?
Yeah.
So definitely I'm looking forward to like
yeah, I
being
think
able to feel safe. Like I love like house music. I'm like I can't wait for
Same,
the day
dude.
that we can just go, you know, see a
I know,
DJ
it's so
without
sad.
being, and trust me, y'all, in the South, there's people still doing it. Like people are out here
We're
wilding. But you know, we're a
Yeah.
little more responsible than that, so
Yeah,
we're
we
not
don't
gonna
go.
partake in the wilding.
We don't go. We're good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I miss going out, like dancing
Oh,
every
did
weekend.
y'all see Bad Bunny's coming next year?
Like in performance.
Performing here
So
in
we're
Atlanta.
going, we're
So
going.
that's what we're looking forward to. It's in the universe.
Yeah. Oh, they're buying it tonight?
I'm down to get it tonight.
Me too, honey. Let me know.
Okay.
So I finally told my
Okay, yeah,
They
we-
usually call me quick, like,
Yeah.
oh, where did you get this?
Yeah.
Where did you get that?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, so going back to
I can't.
No, but yeah, so basically I miss going out because going out like makes me happy. I'm
Me
so extrovert.
too.
Me and Kim are saying like we like to party. We're
I do.
extroverts. We like get our energy. We thrive off of people.
Yeah, for
So
sure.
not going out puts me in this like depressed mood. Like
Yeah, for real.
I get in a
I
funk.
know. I be having
So,
my own parties. at
Right,
home.
I'm like, so I'm excited to like go back out and dancing. Concerts, I want to do concerts.
Yes.
I want to travel.
Yes.
I really want to do concerts. I love music, so we're
Me
talking
too.
about Bad Bunny, so we want to go.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so it says, what is your favorite makeup product right now?
Ooh. I have so many.
I know
Let me think.
she works with makeup, so,
So I'm thinking, what is my favorite? Okay, honestly, let me give y'all a little trick that is a game changer. It's not even a makeup product, it's a hair product, but I use it on my brows. So everyone's always complimenting, like, oh, you got your brows laminated, like, oh, they look so good.
Oh.
And I'm saying, like, you don't even have to have, like, full thick brows because when I take this off, I don't have, like, a full thick brow. I just have, like, a regular freaking brow. But you just grab a spoolie and Got To Be gel, like either the yellow or the black, and you literally just, like, brush it up, and then it looks like it's laminated.
Wait, what is the Got To Me?
The Got To Be gel is like
Got to
what
Be.
you used to do, like, you know, your little edges, like, yeah.
You literally just do
yeah,
it
and
for your
I literally just
eyebrows?
grab, well, I fill them in sometimes. Today I did. But even if you don't fill them in, like, they look nice
What?
and
They
feathered.
look good.
Girl, Got To Be. Y'all get on it.
Yo.
I'm like,
Take
that
notes,
is definitely my favorite right now.
No, oh my, I love that.
Yeah.
I'm over here like, what do I like?
I know. I'm like, that's
I wear
one
the
of them.
minimum makeup. I don't know. I think right now my favorite makeup product would have to be bronzer.
Oh, I love bronzer.
Yeah, I love bronzer because like even though I'm tan, like sometimes I look pale from my face
Same.
when I put like foundation.
The struggle is real.
So I like to use like the Morphe bronzer.
Yeah, they have cute ones.
Yeah, like I think that's my favorite because now I'm looking crazy.
You guys know Connor's mom was telling me that because they like self-tan like religiously, like they refuse to be pale,
Wow.
and she self-tans her face, and she showed me what she used, and she was literally sitting there like running water on her face to show me that it does not move. So I'm very much considering that because, you know, I'm like the same. My face is white, and then
Yeah.
I'm like
And
super
you could do
tan.
it like in the contour.
Yes,
like
that would be
that.
so cute. I didn't even. So I took a picture of what she used. They literally sell it at Walgreens, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna
Ew.
attempt it. But then again, I'm like so scared because I'm like, bro, I break out. Like I'm,
Dude,
you
I'm
know?
breaking out right now.
I'm like,
with sunscreen.
yeah.
Kill.
It's
Okay. What's your favorite makeup brand?
Oh, I'm like, there's so many.
Or you know, because she does makeup,
I
so
do. I'm like, there's so
you
many.
gotta tell us so we know.
I mean, honestly, my forever favorite is always gonna be Dior because that's where I started. So that's where I,
Dior.
It's a
the
little
bougie.
It's a little bougie. Don't get me wrong though. I'm
She's
like,
lucky bougie. Okay.
Morphe is really good. So if y'all
Look
want
at her, I didn't know this.
like dupes, like I could give you a dupe for anything Dior makes, and I could give you a dupe like, cause Morphe's known for that, like they're
No
kind of like
way.
NYX, yeah. So certain things, there's things like,
Oh.
let me give you an example. I used to wear this lip liner called Brune Jungle. Do you remember? I'm obsessed with it.
The color?
Yeah,
I
and then
know.
Dior decided to ruin everyone's life and discontinue it. And the other day, or a few months ago at Morphe, I found it in one of our lip pencils, and I was like, this looks just like Brune Jungle. It's called Chippy. Go buy it. It is the bomb.
Hey! Take notes.
It's $4, people. $4.
At Morphe?
Yeah, the lip liner. It is
I
amazing.
love it.
Yeah.
Wow.
But I mean, you can't go wrong with Dior. Anything that you buy Dior, you're gonna be like, I mean, even if it's like,
Oh.
it's cute to have, like your little luxury powder, even if you're not like constantly like buying it, one or two things is always cute to have.
Aw.
I love it.
Aw, I love that's cool. I didn't know that. For me, I would say my favorite makeup brand, I think it's Morphe.
Yeah?
Yeah, I like Morphe because
Yeah.
it's like affordable,
Yeah,
And
for
to
sure.
me, like I can spend money on food. I can spend like $40 real quick on like a meal.
Me
I'm not
too.
gonna lie. But when it comes to like makeup, I'm like, bruh, like
Yeah, that's true.
I ain't trying to spend like $100 on a mascara.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I've learned that
Okay.
too throughout the years. Honestly,
Yeah.
now what I splurge on the most is skin and hair care. Like that,
Yeah.
I have Afterpay was the worst thing that could have ever happened to me because literally I'll go online and I'll be like, oh my
That's
god,
too
I'm like, there's a $70 serum.
Afterpay.
I'm like, I don't even gotta pay $70 for it right now.
Yeah.
So literally, and then I'll stack up, and then I'm like, ooh,
Oh my
I'm like, that was like a $500 bag.
Oh my god.
But yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah. Well, that's true. I agree with you. Like skincare is important because it's like you're
Oh,
always
yeah.
gonna have
Yeah.
like the skincare to fall back on.
Yeah.
When you're older and stuff, how you
Yeah.
look when you age. And hair too.
Girl, you gotta keep it healthy.
Yeah.
You gotta do it.
But yeah, I like Morphe because it's affordable, but it's like really nice makeup. Like, and you don't have to spend that much for
Yeah,
a nice
for
look.
sure.
Honestly, I love it. It says what? Okay, so these are the last two questions that we have. Okay, so it says, what do you love about each other? So you go first.
That's a good question. Honestly, not your personality because, like, everything I mentioned before, because you can be like the funnest person to go out with, and like always, if I'm always like, who can I go out with? Like, or it's not even going
Yeah.
out with. I'm like, who can I go work out with? Like,
Yeah.
who's available to like do different things? It's always Nat. I'm always like, Nat, let's go for
Yeah.
a run. Like, and like I said before, she's one of my realest friends. Like, she's always the one that's like, like we share the same views as far as religion.
We
So
do.
I love that we can always, talk about our relationship with God together. And she's
Yeah.
very real about it. She's always very like, this is how it is, and
Yeah.
what would God do? And I'm like, true.
Aw,
definitely that.
I love that. Thank you. Yeah, I love that Kim really cares for you. Like, I think you're genuine.
Aw, yeah.
I think she
thank
really
you.
cares for people, and I don't think you judge anyone,
Oh no.
which is like really hard to find. I think she actually, like, you can't find it's hard to find people that actually like don't judge you and are not like, hey, like, not genuinely caring.
Yeah.
And I think you easily can do that. And I love that you're also like fun too, because she likes to like every time we go out, like she's always like happy and like having fun. And I think people need that energy because some people like are going through things. You don't know what people are going through, and
That's
like
true.
you can be that person to like make them be in a positive mood.
Oh, I
and-
love that.
yeah, so those are like the cute things that I've noticed about her like within the years, which is like really cool. Like I I think like we also relate too with like the relationship with God. Like we're Christians, like we believe in like the same views. So it's like
Yeah.
like we're crazy, but like we can go to each other when like life hits
Yeah,
and
for
like
sure.
give good advice. And I
Yeah.
like that she understands like the views, the Christianity views of where I'm coming from. So it's really cool.
Yes.
And then the last question, it says, is Genesis your best friend?
Honestly,
Yeah, she is. I just look at her because she's here.
I know. No, I have a few, honestly, but I feel like her and Valerie, I've
Yeah.
known them the longest.
They're best friends, you guys.
But I feel like me and Jen reconnected first, like, because I
Yeah.
kind of went MIA in high school for a while. I was kind of like, everybody, like, it's like we hung out when we were really, really young in middle school. And then high school, I kind of just, like, did my own thing because, you know, me and Connor were, like, dating.
Yeah.
And I was, like, obsessed with him. So, like, and then senior year, I kind of was like, hey, you guys, I'm still here. And she was the one that was like, oh, like, you know, like, I miss you. I want to be your friend again. And I was like, oh my God, I suck. I'm sorry. So I feel like we reconnected first, and then that kind of like brought me and Val back together. But I mean, these are like my childhood like friends.
Yeah.
So I love them.
Yes.
They're more than a best friend. They're like family to me.
Aww.
They really are.
And Jen's my sister, you guys.
Yeah.
So
I love them.
she doesn't like to be the camera.
Okay, I know y'all hear that little crying. I have to.
Oh
go
yeah,
through.
bring the dog back in the video.
Question.
I thought it was a cute question.
That was funny.
Yeah?
Hi, Louie. Hi. Come here.
Wait.
He's like, I have visitors. Oh
He's
my
like
God.
Ariel.
I'm like, is